Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to review with you how to manage your trade. Often when we're taking a trade, we're really excited about the upside potential. All the money we'll be making, raining dollar bills and Lamborghinis and Ferraris. But we don't think about the fact that we're just the retail trader. And as the retail trader, we are unable to move price like the big guys, like the sharks and the whales, the Elon Musk and the Cathie Woods. Instead, we're the ones that have to suffer for their market manipulation and their stop raids, things like that. So let's figure out a way to manage our trade. The example I have on the screen is GFI. I've been talking about this trade for the past couple of days. I'm long on the trade, full disclosure, as well as some of my subscribers. And what we need to do is figure out when to get out. As my videos have shown over the past couple of days, the entry is very favorable for a long trade. We've got this trend line here, which has been respected many times. You can see it here, all throughout the recent history up to July 2020. Okay, so it's a legit trend line. Since we're sitting on the trend line and we've taken an entry, where do we get out in case the market makers decide to sell it down? Okay, we need to get out and protect our investment. My suggestion is one of two common ideas. The first one is to use a percentage stop limit. Okay, so I'm using this tool here in TradingView just to help me do the math quickly. Okay, so let's assume we took a trade here at 1081. Okay, so if you look here in the parentheses, it highlights, it depicts the percentage gain or loss if I were to move this lower bar up, lower row up. Okay, so let's say you're in the trade at 1081 and you're willing to lose 5%. Okay, so for your 5% would be 1027 would be your stop limit. I'll put it here. So you have the stop, your stop loss, and sorry, it's called your stop and your stop limit. Okay, this is for a long trade, to get out of a long trade. Getting out of a long trade. Okay. So I'm going to make some annotations here, some notes here, so that you guys can follow along and take notes for yourself. So if you're doing a percentage, 5% from where your entry is, 5% takes you down to 1027. If you look all the way to the far right, 1027. Okay, so that's your limit. And that's one way to do it. You can say your limit is if price gets down there, hits 1027, please sell for me all my shares, if that's what you want. Your stop is the mechanism to activate this readiness to place the order. So if you put 1020, okay, for example, that's a 7-cent difference. That means as price is moving down and it gets to the 1020 location. Oh, sorry, I did it wrong. Should be 1030. 1030. See, we got to plan these. I am human. So as it comes down and hits 1030, okay, it activates the algorithm, the tool from your trading platform, and it will await until price gets down to 1027 and then sell. Okay. If you were to put this up higher, let's say you put it at 1030, 1040, okay, then it's just a wider gap. Okay, you've activated it at 1040, and if it comes down to 1027, then great, it will sell. All right. So that's one way to do it, is based on the percentage. Okay, so that's a 5%. Now let's do it the other scenario. I'll put this over here. This is the based on percentage. Okay, based on percentage. Okay. The other scenario you could do is what I'm going to do for this trade myself, but since I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and you can do whatever you like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to make use of this trend line because it is such a long-standing, well-respected line. All right, so I'm going to switch to the hourly just so I get a little bit more fidelity. I'll say it that way. And what I'll do is this. I'm going to guess where price is going to hit the trend line. Okay, so it's possible that it's going to continue to follow this channel that was previously drawn, and price will bounce around. Okay, so I'm going to guess maybe tomorrow it bounces around. Okay, it will dip. It may dip. If it dips, how far down underneath the dip do I want? That's kind of the $10,000 question or $50,000 question. It's one of the hardest things to predict. From a trend line standpoint, I'm not able to really draw any other lines to give me an indication, right? Sometimes I zoom out and I try to anticipate. Let's try this. Anticipate a potential line of resistance or support. Okay. All right, so I've just kind of drawn this hastily, but maybe this might be a worthy one. Price is respecting this here. Okay, hope you can see it. Coming up here, got rejected off of here, respected again. Okay, under, nice bounce here. So maybe this might be a good spot. So I'm just gonna mark this here. Let's see where this is. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the cross, zoom in more so we can get a little bit better view. And this is about 1007. Interesting. I don't know if I want to wait for it to go all the way down to 1007. Okay, because that's pretty far down. So let's measure. Let's measure where 1007 is. So this is a long trade. If I'm in it right here, 1007 is about 7%. So for me, that's a lot because I don't want to lose a big chunk of my initial investment. So I'm not going to wait till 1007. Yeah, at 7.5% almost. So I think personally I'll get out at about, I'm going to give it a little bit of wiggle room. Maybe 1030. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll do a same thing. It's a stop limit order. I think my stop will be at 10, maybe 32. Yeah. And my limit will be 1030. The point is not these exact values. The point is for you to understand that there are many ways to determine your exit strategy in case the airplane is on fire and about to descend very quickly. You have to have a way to get out, and that's by using a stop limit. And we just walked through two examples. The first one is the simple percentage drop, right? If you're comfortable with 5% or 10%, it's up to you. It's each person's risk tolerance. In this case, I like the fact that we have this line that's being well respected. Maybe I'll even push it up higher, maybe at 1040. I'm doing this real time because I'll have to go to my platform and do the trade order as well. So there you go. I hope you learned something. Use your trend line to help you figure out a and exit, or if you're comfortable doing a percentage drop, great. Hope this video helped you. Good luck with your trading. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment.